Hey, what's up? What's up, Pet Shop? How you guys doing? What's going on? Hello. Let me introduce myself to everybody here. My name is Alex Grubard. How are you guys? Thanks so much for being here. We are in for a great game night. Who here likes games? I know a few people that lost a lot of money at games last night, you know? That's how it works. But we're not gonna lose money tonight. We're only gonna win prizes. How does that sound? I've got sticker packs to hand out to everybody. Not, as the game is going on, because I forgot to bring them up here. But I've got sticker packs, so people are gonna win some sticker packs and stuff tonight. Absolutely. We've got a great show for you guys. This is a game show I like to call Weeding Out the Stones. Crazy like that. How does it work? I'm gonna let you know. I feel like somebody's gonna yell, "What's in that pancake?" at me. Yeah, so we're here for a great time. Oh, I forgot a few things because we're here at Pet Shop, guys. You give one more big round of applause to Mitch. Please do that. Mitch is serving drinks. Grab some drinks from Mitch whenever you can. Yeah, feel free to sit up front. We've got a bunch of comedians here tonight. This is the game show of Sobriety Test. This is our first show this evening. If you guys don't know, we also have the Scrolls of Destiny. Would you give that a round of applause? Scrolls of Destiny, you say? What's in that scroll? And we also have Drunk Spelling Bee. Hell yeah, B-E-E. It's going to be crazy. Clap if you're on Drunk Spelling Bee later and you're planning on getting drunk tonight. Yeah, I had to stuff a bunch of pizza in my face just to build a base, for whatever Steve's gonna do to me. Right? And that's just how I spell. Anyway, we're gonna have a great time tonight. This is Weeding Out the Stoned. This is the game show of Sobriety Test. How many people have been to Weeding Out the Stoned before? Yeah! That's awesome. How many people is this their very first time? Heck yes, you guys do need to know how the show works out. Thank you for that, Waldo. So here's the deal. I've got 4 comedians tonight. 4 comedians are on this game show this evening. They are all stoned except for one. One of them has remained sober. And we're going to play a series of sobriety test games, and we'll try and figure out who the sober person is based on how they perform during their sobriety tests. That's how this works. You guys understand? Yeah. Fantastic. And like I said, I'll be asking people lots of questions in the audience. So if you sit up front, I'm probably going to ask you something, and then you win a sticker pack. It's that easy. What are these sobriety tests like? It's pretty simple. Clap if you're stoned tonight. Oh, everybody's smart in this room, actually. All right, this is an intelligent room. Yeah, there you go. All right. Sometimes they're that easy. So we have elimination techniques. It's also how we'll be voting on who we think is stoned and who we think might be the sober person. I'm going to deputize everybody in here right now. You guys are all officially deputized. Even you in the back, you're on the force now. You got some seats up front, you know how this works. I feel like I'm hosting 2 things at once. You guys ever have this feeling? It's wild. So here's the deal. We're going to vote every game or so at least on who we think might be sober, who we think might be stoned. I'm going to say each player's name one by one. If you think that player is stoned, and eventually you might want to eliminate them, you're going to cheer really loudly for them, all right? Can we practice this one time? What do you? I'll tell you right now, I am stoned, all right? I just smoked out front, even though I should be doing it out back. And that's just something I'm writing down in my notebook later. So if you think that I might be stoned and you want to vote me off, what are you going to do? Alex. Yes. A really big cheer will definitely eliminate those people. Really light golf clap like that will be like, you're not that stoned, you smoke cigarettes. Okay, yeah, which is I'm sure how all you're feeling. So, let's try the next thing. If we want to give someone immunity, if we want to keep them into the next round, if we think they might be the sober person, when I do the elimination round, I'll say their name. If you think they might be sober, you're going to point at them and yell narc, all right? Can we try this one? This is fun to do, all right? What are you going to do when you think someone is sober? Alex. Narc! Great. And a point is like an exclamation point. Point those fingers at people, all right? Get them out there. This is a small base now. You can finger people. I've heard stories. So, don't do it. Don't do that. But just point them at me. Point them on stage. So let's try them both out one more time. What are you gonna do when you think someone might be stoned? Alex. Absolutely. What do you think if what are you gonna do when you think someone might be sober? Alex. Fantastic stuff. Call the police. Absolutely. Nobody call the police on this show, all right? I'm not trying to get that kind of press. Anyway, so we've got high players. We've also got high stakes. We've got a bunch of sticker packs I'll be giving out. I'll be asking you guys all sorts of stuff. That's kind of most of this. Most of you guys have been here before, so let's meet our contestants this evening. Who wants to meet our players? Well, get on up there, boys and girls. Come on. Where are these stoners? This one sober person. This is a great time to start taking notes immediately, by the way. Just kind of what they're wearing, who they look like, that kind of stuff. I mean, everybody's thinking, yeah, it's probably the white guy. But, that's how it goes. Guys, would you guys give them a big round of applause? You guys do that for putting themselves through our cool and unusual game show, all right? Let's meet our players this evening, guys. And we're going to play our first practice game. This is an easy practice game, all right? Sound good? So we just want to meet our players this evening a little bit. We just want to get what's going on in their brains real quick. I'm going to tell you who they are, and then they're going to tell me one true fact. This is a game we call Fast Facts, all right? One true fact, one fact you know to be true. And we'll see what they think is the truth. This is our first test. It's an easy practice game. We won't be eliminating anyone after this game. Does anyone feel like going first? Guys, put your hands together for your first player, Colin. Right? Give it up, Colin. Colin, how are you doing?
Yeah, hanging in there. Chill.
Right on.
Yep.
Do you have some strategy for this show this evening?
I don't know. You're my roommate, man. So I have a pretty good idea of what to do.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
For sure. You seem to know what you're doing, right? This is a game we call Fast Facts. Tell us one fact you know to be true.
I have no money.
I'm your roommate. I know that to be false-ish. Not totally true. But all right, that's Fast Facts. This is how we go. We're just figuring it out. Pass that down. Give it up for your next player, Seth, everybody. Come on, Seth.
Hello.
Seth, what's going on?
Hanging out, chilling. How you doing, man?
You're also hanging? What's with hanging?
Did he say hang? I knew he said hanging.
You're hanging. What's going on? That sounds good. You got some strategy of your own for tonight's show?
I'm going to win. That's my strategy.
You've been on the show before. Have you won before?
Not ever once. No. Tonight's the night, though.
There you go. I like that confidence.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, show it off. This is an easy practice game. This is Fast Facts. Tell us one true fact.
I'm only 29 years old.
That's true. That's actually an interesting way to put it, but that's true. There you go. Pass that down. Give it up for your next player, Joe, everybody. Clap it up for Joe. Joe, how's it going? How are you doing?
Doing well.
That's good. See, well.
Well is ours.
Well, that makes sense. This is your first time on the show.
Oh yeah, big time.
Do you have you ever been on a game show before?
Like a fraternity one in college.
What was that?
Family Feud.
Oh, okay. This is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Only none of these people are your family, all right? They're not your brothers, even though I'm sure all your frat brothers look like this. Joe, this is Fast Facts.
Yeah.
Tell us one true fact.
My mom is the best mom in the world. That's undoubtable there. Shout out to you, Taryn.
I did before in this game say something you know to be true. I'm going to take that as a fact, even though I know it. Great answer. Put that down. Yeah, pass that down. Give it up for Tommy, everybody. Give it up for Tommy. Tommy, also your first time on the show.
My first time here. My first time on the show.
First time here. You excited?
Yeah. So excited.
Have you ever been on a game show? Do you have
I'm
a
not
game?
good at games. I'm not good at competition, guys, because I choke under pressure.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm telling you that right now.
Do you have a favorite game show to watch? Anything like that?
No, I can't take that.
Fascinating. Fascinating strategy
I get
tonight.
stressed out, I'm worrying, I can't watch games.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how you do here on Waiting on the
Yeah.
Stone. This is your chance to, not choke under pressure. There's no pressure. It's a practice game. It's real simple.
Oh, okay.
All right. Real simple. This is fast facts. Just tell us one true fact.
Guys, I am here.
Yes! That is true! Excellent answer, Tommy. Tommy, Seth, it might not be your night. No, that's great. Give it up for all our players this evening. Fantastic. Can I ask one thing from somebody in the audience? I just want to ask somebody if they have someone who they think is a front runner for definitely being stoned. We've only seen one practice game. We're not even voting as a group yet. But does someone have someone they believe is definitely stoned already? Over here, some maybe. What's your name?
Ben.
Give it up for Ben.
Ben.
Right, Ben? Ben? Yeah, who do you have somebody you're like, I'm keeping my eye on him? You don't have to say anything further than that, though.
Inconclusive so far.
Inconclusive? Oh, all right. Well, you don't win a sticker back there. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to our next round. And we'll see if somebody after that might think they know who the sober person is or just have their eye on somebody. So this is another game that's just an intro game. We're going to learn more about our players. This is a game we call Paranoid Schmaranoid. We know that stoners, they're always paranoid. They're afraid of things. So I'm going to give each of our players a common fear as a prompt. And all they have to do is tell us what that common fear is. No big deal. Make sure, just let us all feel much easier going about it. You're not paranoid, you're not a stoner, all right? That's the idea of this game. This is a game, Paranoid Schmaranoid, you get it. You guys are gonna have 30 seconds. We're also gonna see about your timing. Stoners have bad timing, so use all of your 30 seconds. I'll tell you when your time is up. And if you go way under, we'll see how that goes. Actually, can I get a timer from somebody? Does anybody mind? I'm using my phone. You got me? All right, great. Waldo's going to be our timer. Give it up for Waldo, everybody, right? Waldo's on dispatch this evening. Yeah, I'll have it. But still, who doesn't want a round of applause, buddy? Tommy, you ready to go first? You ready to play this game? All right. For 30 seconds, tell us why spiders are no big deal.
Spiders? Oh, they're no big deal. Big deal. They kill insects. They eat insects. They make webs. They'll trap mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the #1 killer of people in the world. It's more than tornadoes. And I gotta say, that's the real fear. So, you gotta worry about mosquitoes. Don't worry about the spiders, all right? Check your shoes. They get you. You gotta do something about that quick.
Remember Tommy, right? Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Joe, you ready to play this game?
Big time.
All right. For 30 seconds exactly, tell us why accidentally going viral is no big deal.
I mean, going accidentally viral, no big deal. Grow up. You have bigger fears in the world. Paying your bills on time, showing up to work, being able to eat a healthy lunch and not put on weight.
Your microphone cutting out.
Yeah. That's a lot bigger fear there. You gotta just settle in there. Roll with the punches.
That time, man. Give it up for Joe, right? You guys want to switch mics?
I don't know. I think is it fine?
Is it fine?
It's fine.
Pushing it
All
back.
right. It's a glitch.
This is a glitch in the matrix. Seth, are you ready to play this game?
Never been readier, Alex.
All right. For 30 seconds, tell us why tariffs are no big deal.
I don't even know what those are. Why would I be afraid of them? I don't know. Tariffs, it kind of sounds like terrorists, so that's kind of scary. But yeah, just ignorance is bliss, baby. So just keep on hanging out and just bum things from your friends. It's been working for me. So, you know, and look at me, I'm doing okay. So, yeah, tariffs, no big deal. Go Trump, I think.
That's right. Give it up for Seth, everybody. Yeah, give it up for Seth. I feel much better about that, Seth. Great. Colin, you ready to play this game?
Let's do it, dude.
All right. For 30 seconds, tell us why the Grim Reaper. No big deal.
You know, everyone's afraid of death. But you know what we're more afraid of? Living. You gotta get in there every day. Grim Reaper's on your tail, fucking fart on him. Fuck the Grim Reaper, do whatever you want. Look, you know what? My biggest fear? Fucking game show in a basement. But I'm So, if you're afraid of the Grim Reaper, dude, just remember to live. Yeah.
And time. Okay, there you go. Give it
I
up for
could have
Colin.
swore that was 30 seconds. I was so...
Great job, great job. Give it up for all our players this evening. That was Paranoid Schmaranoid. Does anyone have someone they believe is, like, they think might be the sober person? Just right up top of it, I like this discussion going on about who do you think is the, definitely the sober person? Just based on what you've seen.
His name's that one.
Yeah, you don't need to know which, yeah, it can be, you're not even narrowing it down.
It's a clear fat one. Joe back.
No, it's not hot seat. There you go.
A little thing called discipline, Seth.
Great, so okay, thank you for participating. What was your name?
My name is Ryan Rebel.
Give it up for Ryan, everybody. Hell yeah, hilarious. All right, we're gonna move on to our next game. This is a game we call Name 'em. All right, we're gonna see how quick on the uptake our players are this evening. I'm gonna give them a category, and they just want to name every item in that category, as many as they can. They'll go multiple answers. Everyone, you'll say an answer, and it'll pass on to the next player right away. And anything you say counts as an answer. So if you go, oh shit, what is that thing? I'm gonna go, that's not it, and it's gonna move on to the next player. All right? We'll do multiple rounds of it. This is a game we call Name 'em. You guys understand how this works?
Yes, sir.
All right, and our category this evening, ironic that you said Ryan Rummel, because our category is birds.
Autism.
Secret.
Ornithology.
Okay.
Goldfinch.
Yes.
The pelican brief.
Eagles.
Yes.
Penguin Publishers.
Orioles.
Yes.
The robins.
Yes.
Cardinals.
Yes.
Puffins.
Yes.
Woodpeckers.
Yes.
Osprey.
Yes.
Penguins.
Yeah.
Chicken hawks.
Sure. Yeah.
Falcons.
Yes.
Turkey vulture.
Yes.
Turkey.
Damn. Flying fish.
Flamingos.
Yes.
Turkey ham.
Ham.
Ostriches.
Yes.
Emus.
Yes.
That's a fucking ostrich, dog.
The bald eagle.
Yes.
Chickens.
Yes.
Fucking suck at this. A harpy eagle.
I don't know so many birds. Crows.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Ravens.
Yes.
Sparrows.
Yes.
Doves.
Yes.
Pigeons.
Yes.
The common house finch.
Two more rounds.
Outside regular finches.
Cockatoos.
Yes.
Canaries.
The parakeet.
Get the sport
Yes.
birds into it. Here we go, gang.
Last round.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes.
Just the pear tree.
Condors.
Yes.
A tern.
Sure. Give it up for all our players, right? That was Name 'em. I think a lot of them felt on the hot seat there. So we are going to do our first vote, all right? You guys remember how you vote for people who you think are stoned, who you think might be sober? Let's do this one round. I'll be the interpreter. Does anyone want to interpret the crowd this round? We're just voting. I'll do an interpretation. But I'm going to start asking people to interpret after that, who they think got the most cheers and the least amount of narcs. Who out there thinks Tommy is stoned? Who thinks Joe is stoned?
Narc.
I'm doing some narcs. Who thinks that Seth is stoned? And who thinks that Colin is stoned?
Narc.
I'm hearing some narcs as well. All right, so there you go. So on the hot seat. Definitely two people on the hot seat for narc. I think who got the most cheers? I don't know. You guys are kind of tied. So yeah, it was tied both ways. That's how I interpret it. It's not very easy. It's wait till you have to do it. So we're gonna move on to our next game. This is a game we call Sing Sing. All right. I'm gonna say with this group, I almost want to say 90 seconds, but let's do it for 30 seconds. I'm gonna ask each of our players to sing anything. All right. Okay. Sing anything. So we're gonna see what you decide to sing. That'll be interesting. See what's going on in your brain. We'll see your performance skills. Stoners tend to not have very good performance skills. You've seen me host. And we're going to see if they can get, really perform it. And we'll see how their memory is. We know stoners have short-term memory loss or whatever the fuck. We're testing their memory. Anyway, and we'll see if they can remember the lyrics to the song that they chose. So that's how this game works. Tommy, you went first last time. Does anyone else want to go first? Joe or Seth? I feel like you guys...
Hey, you got it, Joe.
Joe, you got this?
Oh yeah, big time.
Big time? All right. So for 30 seconds, I'm going to say up to 30 seconds. Sometimes people have entire mental breakdowns during this game. So, yeah, I'm going to say up to 30 seconds. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess. Dear, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Wow, give it up for Joe! Incredible! I forgot you do karaoke every other day. I knew that too. Wow, that's great job. Seth, follow that. I mean, No, but we're just used to writing. Give it your best shot. You know how this goes.
Thanks. Way to give me confidence. Jesus. I got this.
Get it out of your head.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low. Couldn't get a ticket. Was a sold out show. His hair to the wall. I fucked it up. I like a dusty stream. Here, play the guitar. And that's all the song I got. Goodbye. That's 30 seconds for me.
It's time. Give it up for Seth, right? Who was it you back here? It's so good.
That was way better than Ed's.
Yeah, easily.
I got him stomping at least.
Wonderful. Colin, are you ready to play this game?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is Sing Sing. Are you ready?
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, when her boyfriend kicked her out one of those crushing scenes. What was she to do? Where was she to go? She was out on her fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield store, she was there to sell makeup, but the father saw more. She had style, she had flair, she was there. That's how she became the nanny. Who would have guessed that the girl in his stride was just exactly what the doctor prescribed?
Time. Give it up for Colin, everybody. What the fuck, man? God, I love this. All right.
Hey, I don't know.
You ready to go?
Wait,
yeah.
What's that song about the boy who goes on the train and he meets the girl from Detroit?
Oh, I know it.
How's it
Journey?
go?
You want?
I-
Whenever you start.
He's just a city, all right?
All right.
He's just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere. And then there's a girl. She a city girl? Small town, thank you. She's just a small town girl. Learning raised in the small world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Don't stop believing. Yeah, we gotta do something this evening. Don't stop.
Tommy, give it up for Tommy, everybody. Incredible. I didn't know people didn't listen to music.
I remember music.
Oh, man. Give it up for all our players. They were all great, right? Give it up for all of them. All right, so that was great. Great job, guys. Let's do one more vote, and I think after this next game, we'll eliminate our first player. All right, we'll wind it down. That's how it goes. Except, I mean, if anyone has balloons, they can make it blow up. Maybe we'll, I don't know. Whatever. We'll have a game. Let's do one more vote, real quick. Does anyone want to interpret this vote just to see who would get eliminated? That's good. Right here. Yes. All right. Sure. What's your name? Thank you. Thank you. Give it up for Alex, everybody. All right. Let's start over here this time. Who out there thinks that Colin is stoned?
Narc.
There's some narcs. Have a light applause. Who thinks that Seth is stoned? Stoned? Some applause. Who thinks that Joe is stoned? Some light applause. Who thinks that Tommy is stoned? None of these. So who do you think got the loudest cheers, the least amount of narcs? I can do it between the two.
Between the two?
Yeah.
I got one question. Who drove?
It don't matter.
That's the end of the society. Let's do it again between both of them real quick for you, Alex. All right. Who thinks that Tommy is stoned? And who thinks that Seth is stoned? What do you think?
I think Tommy got more.
There we go. So we're not eliminating it yet, but like that's how that will work after the next game. All right. I know it's on you. The hot seat is on you. I mean, you have something to prove now. You see what I mean?
Ask me something smart. I'm sober.
There you go. Exactly. All right, we're going to move on to our next game. This is a good game because the audience gets pretty involved, all right? So, this is actually a sobriety test. It's based off a real sobriety test called the Romberg Balance Test, where people might make you stand on one foot and estimate how long 30 seconds is. We're just going to have our players close their eyes and estimate how long 30 seconds is. They'll raise their hand when they believe 30 seconds is up, and we'll see if they're under, over, or right on the money. Now, while that's happening, everyone here is welcome to yell anything at them. Maybe numbers, maybe other things, maybe go fuck yourself, maybe whatever you want. Try to distract them. Maybe not slurs, but you know. Numbers is usually what people do, but a well-timed, go to hell is welcome, all right? How about that? You guys understand how this game works? This is a game we call High Time, all right? This is High Time. Yeah, would you mind? Thank you so much. Well, you're the best. You're coming clutch. So yeah, everybody here, close your eyes. When I say go, you're going to estimate how long 30 seconds is, and raise your hand when you believe 30 seconds is up. Go!
30.
41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
15.
420.
48. 30. Man. 30. Bro, I know you lost. 30.
Faster,
Yo,
that's
Joe,
the thing.
Yo, Joe Mack was
30.
standing
You
still.
guys actually close your eyes.
22! 24!
Why are their eyes red?
12. 1. 30. 5.
30, 35, 37. 30. Put your hand up, Joe. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Guys, give it up for all our players. It was great. All right. Let's go down the line, though. Tommy, great job. Great job, Tommy. Tommy, I've got a question for you. Do you think you were over, under, or right on the money?
I was on the money.
You were on the money?
Yeah.
You were under. You were under by like kind of a lot. I think you were the first person to put your hand up.
Somebody said 30.
You raised your hand in 26 seconds, so you know, that's fine. But yeah, I believe you were the first person to put your hand up. Pass that down. Joe, do you think you were over, under, or right on the money?
I think I did better than Tommy.
Not by much. Buddy, it was like you heard Tommy raise his hand, and we're like, oh, I have to do it now. I clocked you at 27 seconds. All right, 27. There you go. Seth.
What's up, dude?
And do you think you were over, under, or right on the money?
Well, I think I was comedically right on the money. I may have forgotten the task.
I have the idea.
You can tell.
And what can you do? Over, I believe. I think I was over.
But he has the sense that he was over. You know that. That's
Sure.
good. I clocked you at 37 seconds.
That's not good. That's not good, Alex.
I just started yelling the real number out.
And I'm driving, other Alex.
Pass that to Colin. Colin, do you think you were over, under, or right on the money?
I don't know. I just put my hand up because I was scared and I wanted it to be over.
Yeah.
I get people yelling numbers at me. I had a nightmare like that once. I'm really not interested in that. But so let's go with right on the money.
You, I believe, were the closest.
Thanks.
But you were over.
Fuck.
I clocked you, I think, at like 33 seconds or so.
That's like
Yeah.
Not too bad,
good.
though.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Listen to her, that was horrible.
I mean, 33, 27, you were pretty close to Joe. But yeah, you were over, and you thought you were right on the money. So, who knows? Give it up for our players, though. Give it up for all of them. We've seen a lot of different games. We've tested a lot of different sobriety tests on these, poor unfortunate souls. So, we are going to eliminate one person. Does anyone want to interpret the crowd over here? Somebody? Right over here, back there. What's your name, sir?
Steve.
Steve. Give it up for Steve, everybody. Give it up for Steve. Absolutely. And all right, so you know how this goes, right? So let's start in the middle this time. Who thinks that Seth is stoned?
Yeah!
Who thinks that Joe is stoned?
No.
Green corner arch. Who thinks that Tommy is stoned? And who thinks that Colin is stoned?
Fuck you guys.
Steve.
Tommy got the biggest pop.
You think it's Tommy? All right, guys, clap it up for Tommy. Tommy, you are eliminated. Great job, buddy. You gotta take the codes. Clap it up for these three players that are still in this, right? Give it up for the three of them. We are gonna play a classic game around here. Okay, great. Yeah, we have two more games left. This is a classic around here. This is we all know that stoners out there on the road, a classic sobriety test is recite the alphabet backwards. I'm going to have each of our players recite the alphabet backwards, and I will be timing them. All right. Well, though you were the best, I get that's why I never I always do my fun. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be timing them. We'll see what your time is. We'll see how accurate you are. And this is one of those games where sometimes people just go off the rails. It's really hard to stay on track. So let's see how this goes. This is a game we call the CBAs. Colin, do you want to start us off? Are you interested in starting off?
Yeah, I can do it. Can't do it like this.
So give it your best shot.
Alright.
This game essentially ends when you say the title of the show. All right, so you can shoot for a quick time,
Okay.
if possible.
Oh,
Just so
okay.
you know.
All right, ready?
Don't do that.
Thank you,
Well-
bro. Whenever you start, I'll start your time.
The letter.
Yo, try, bro.
All right, man. Shut up.
Harder than it looks.
Yeah. It's hard now.
Z,
I can't stop.
Z, Y, X,
Wait, 86
H,
Oh,
L, M, N, O, P, P, O, M, N, L. Yeah.
You're blowing me away, buddy.
T, V, U,
I can't
T,
use my tab up.
S, W, R,
I thought I had.
CBA.
Time. There you go. Guys, give it up for Colin.
Do that one, fucker.
That was 28 seconds. It was inaccurate, but you gave your best shot. That's great. Seth,
Yeah?
you ready to play this game?
I'm so scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Is this the farthest you've gotten in the game?
You know it is, Alex. You know it is.
For contact. All
Yes.
right.
I've tried to fail before this.
I mean, if you do it to Jukebox Hero, you might, you know.
I was trying to get it going.
Well, it's up to you whenever you start.
Okay.
I'll start your time.
ZYX, VUT, did I say W? W, oh, C, oh, no, C's at the end. C, S, P, L, O, U, no, that's way wrong. H, V again. T, E, F, G, CBA.
Time! Hey, there you go. 39 seconds.
That's way better.
There you go. 28, 39. Joe, these are the times to beat. I think if you do it as accurately as possible, you'll beat them in this game. So, but give it your best shot. That's all you have to do.
Zulu, Yankee, X-ray.
Yeah, now it gets real hard.
Whiskey. Yankee.
30.
Yeah, he ain't singing now. So scared.
A.
Time. There you go. Hey, give it up for Joe, everybody. Joe, 40 seconds. 40 seconds for Joe. 5 letters. Three of them were words. Right. So I believe time-wise, it went Colin Joe did 40, you did 38, yeah, 39, and Colin got 28, 29. Right. There you go. So that's how that went. We're going to eliminate one more person. You've seen so many games. You can base it on whatever you want. Does anyone want to be our interpreter for this game? Who's getting the loudest cheers? Who gets the least amount of narcs? Right over here. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, everybody. Give it up for Sarah. All right, Sarah. You know how this goes. I can do it between two of them after we do all of them. Who thinks that Joe is stoned? Who thinks that Seth is stoned? And who thinks that Colin is stoned? All right, Sarah, it's on you. I can do it between two of them or something if you need.
Got the most cheers.
Yeah, we got the most cheers.
In the middle, right?
In the middle, Seth. Guys, give it up for Seth, everybody. Yes, Seth, you are eliminated. Maybe next time, you know?
Maybe.
Probably not. Great job. Give it up for our final two players. They last two in the comments, correct? And we're going to play our final game. It's a game we call Name Your Buzz. All right, here's the deal. We started out, I've been saying our players' names all night long. I've said many of your names in the audience. Other names have come up this evening. We're just like that game, Name 'em. We're going to go back and forth, naming as many people named during the show as we can remember, all right? Anything you say counts as an answer. So if you say something incorrect, you'll just move on to the next player. You'll get a turn again later on. All right? That's how this goes. Do it till we run out of names and everything like that. And why don't we start with you?
Colin.
Correct.
Alex.
Correct.
Seth.
Correct.
Other Alex.
Correct.
Waldo.
Correct.
Steve.
Yes.
Fucking,
Huh?
Tommy.
Yes.
Tim.
Tim, yes.
Joe.
Joe, yes.
Jesse.
Yes.
Alex.
How is that?
Nick.
What's Nick said?
Yeah, we all cheered him
You know, you haven't thrown out a single sticker pack the entire game. Let's address
Oh,
that.
yeah. They're in the back. I'll give them out.
I can think of a few
Alex.
more. You said Alex Torres.
Joshua.
I'll take it. There's an obvious one sitting right in front of you.
Oh, Ryan Rummel.
Oh, yes, correct. Very correct.
Arnold.
Sarah.
There you go.
Yes, there you go.
That's all of them. I think we nailed
I
it.
can think of at least one more person.
Darren.
Nah. Do you remember?
Ben.
Yes, correct. Give it up for the two of them, right? Give it up for them. They did great. Great job. Great job. So we are going to eliminate one more person. We'll be left with the person we believe is the sober person, and we'll see if we're correct. That's how this goes. All right. So does anyone want to interpret this round? I can do it if need be.
I'll do it.
Over here, Tim. Guys, give it up one more time to Tim, right? All right, Tim, you're seeing who gets the last cheers, who gets the least amount of darts. Who thinks that Colin is stoned?
Dark! Thank you.
And who thinks that Joe is stoned? No more darts. Tim, it's on you.
Colin is the stone. They voted.
You think you want to eliminate?
Did I do that right?
You want me to do it again? What's happening?
Is Colin stoned or so
They did most of the clapping for Colin.
Yes, you want to eliminate Colin. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
That's how you voted.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up for Colin. Colin, you are eliminated. And give it up for Joe. He's the last person on stage. Heck yes, Joe. You outlasted 3 other comedians and winning out the stone. Tell us what we all want to hear. Are you, in fact, the sober person, or are you stoned?
You guys got it right.
You're sober?
Yeah, big time.
Whoa! That's good. How sober are you?
Pretty sober.
Isn't it like, are you ending like on a Sunday?
Yeah, Easter.
Oh yeah, there you go. You went?
Oh yeah, big
Third?
time.
I don't know. I thought you were gonna be like, this is how sober I am. Guys, you guys are great. I've got sticker packs for everybody. Come see me.